You don't know what to do either. You didn't even realize this was going to happen. Look how confused you are. You bought a Vandal and you're like, oh, wait, I can't buy... Yeah, what do you mean? You didn't... Tenkai! Sorry? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Okay. Look. Think of me. Here's how I want you to picture this review. If anybody else makes fun of you for this review, I'm going to murder them. This is the angel on your shoulders who says, Tenkai, it's your team's fault. It's not your fault, Tenkai. Everyone has this on their shoulders. This is your ego. Everyone has one. The size of your ego is different depending on the person. Everyone has it. Nobody doesn't have this. Okay. And so you listen to that guy and you go, oh, yeah, not my fault. I'm this guy over here who makes you feel frowning emotion because I go, Tenkai, it's your fault. And so you experience frowning emoji, but I'm not blaming you. I'm not like, oh, you piece. You're the worst. I hate you. I'm helping you recognize your responsibility, and I'm helping you realize that you control the outcome of the game. You have agency. I'm showing you that this game is within your control. It's within your control. Because when you listen to this guy, it can actually get frustrating. It's smiley in the moment. You're like, oh, it's not my fault. But then you're like, but how do I climb, Mr. Ego? How do I climb? And the ego's like, get lucky. You have bad teammates. It's the only way to climb. Get lucky. And then you become Frown. You're like, what do you mean? So I'm over here giving you agency, but the monkey part of your brain, the instant feedback part of your brain doesn't like it because it's not instantly rewarding. You have to admit fault or whatever. But I'm on your side, okay? I'm on your side. I'm trying to help you rank up. I'm not saying I'm disappointed in you. You should do better. None of that. I'm trying to put your issues on display in such a way that you don't forget them. So I don't want to go, oh, we should buy up. Or, oh, you need to save on bonus round. Let's go next, though. Okay, I don't want to shrug it off. I want to establish some level of remembrance in your brain. I want to be like, why? What are you doing? Tenkai, we got to check the economy, dude. Now we can't buy next round. Look, the consequences of our own actions. Oh no, we're on retake with 2 outlaws. Look how tough this is. And so I want you to see these negative outcomes and really go off. It was my fault. We're only in this retake because I bought a second outlaw and posted mid with our other outlaw. That was dumb. And I know it's dumb because Hooge pointed it out before even seeing the rest of the round. And if Hooge can see that before the round even plays out, then he's not hindsight. He's right. So that's the point. I always point things out before seeing the rest. I point out, hey, why did we buy Sheriff Heavy? And then 20 seconds later, if it ain't the consequences of our own actions, okay? It's different than me pausing at this point and then rewinding and going like, oh, you idiot. I knew it. No. I try to point out the things that I wouldn't do at the moment when you do them so that you can see how that structured decision-making compounds into better odds of converting rounds. It's way worse if in hindsight, I just point out this buy and go, oh, you fool, you can't buy. You should have done this. Or you get onto the retake and I go, oh, I wouldn't have done this. Because how do you know that? How do you know that? You don't know that. It's how I'm being hindsighty. So that's why I like calling these things out immediately. And then when the consequences come, I really like to lean in. I'd be like, see, the person on this side of your shoulder who's only thinking rationally notices that in 66% of our rounds, I'm going to give you pistol round. The mistake you made pistol round is completely justifiable. Any diamond player would make that mistake. However, the outlaw round and the economy, those rounds are within your control. In my opinion, we can fix those easily. The pistol round positioning is not an easy fix. I'm not going to fault you for that. Tenkai. Drop the VOD. Jet Breeze. Bet. Raise Jet 2 trick. Okay. Kinda stuck in diamond, huh? We're on the up good. We played Reyna. Swapped normal duelist. I like it. Let's take a look.
Today.
Okay. Unfortunately, you're missing a minor detail here, which is very important for the way you're playing this round. So you're peeking elbow, and then you're going to go do something else. I have a question for you, Tenkai. When will they peek you elbow? If they just shift walk up to the corner and then peek. When would that happen? I don't think you can answer me. I think you would guess. 34? Nah, it's close to 35. As you can see, if they shift walk right up, it's 135, chat. You're all saying 134 because you're guessing because you remember that when I IGL on this map, I tell my team to double swing at 134. But do you know why double swing at 134 is my call? It's because the Radiant Reyna players Peek at 135 and hold. You're like, oh, they're not here. And then bam! Right as they're having that thought, the double swing comes. So everyone who said 134, you're guessing, and I need you to recognize that you confidently stated that as fact. You went, yep, it's 134, huge. And so I'm going to time you guys out because you need to learn. Tenkai, I can't time you out, but you got to understand this is a guess. Why did you state it confidently like that? This is a bad way you should say, I don't know. Because you're saying 134 because of like, I'm sure, because I call the double swing at 134. But it's actually 135, and that's why I call it 134. So if we watch your VOD back, you can see you peak, but the timing of your peak is a bit early and you make noise. Let me show you this a bit early. I'll go frame by frame. You can see you're rounding this corner. It's like it's still 136. You watch that on your stream. Yeah, exactly. You watch me call to peak at 134. That's not the timing people will peak it in your games. So you swing here and it's like they would actually just now also be swinging, which is kind of tough. What you want to do, so you either will swing early and hold, or what you can do is you can wait until like 130, where this guy's going to start walking forwards. And on that timing is where you can blast them. So it depends on what you're aiming for. If you're aiming to do the jump up, you want to come out even faster. Hold 135, 134, bam. And come up.
Hit me.
Today.
Yeah, it's here.
You should definitely jump up, like, for sure. This feels terrible. Because now, I mean, there's so many lanes on this map, but now a late elbow lurk is annoying. A B main to tunnel is annoying. This is annoying. This is annoying. These are all annoying now. Case in point. This is just the thing about Breeze. It's such an annoying map. Let me take like Bind, for example. On Bind, there's easy ways to play that can cover a large majority of threats. So like if you have 2 dudes alive on Bind, you can basically spot everything like this. Right? One dude here, one dude here, and you'll get to fight and spot everything. If we look at Breeze, it's impossible. It's actually impossible. The spot, oh, the hall is back too. Okay, well, before the hall was back, the spot for A was like way back here stairs. And even then they could like jump up on you. So you kind of had to play hall. But even then they could come out close. And you see the problem with Breeze is you can't have one guy control a ton of shit. You just can't. Like this guy who could control all of mid is now exposed to the B walk. Maybe this guy here. Nope, they're exposed to an angle advantage of somebody sneaking up mid this way. So you need somebody watching this for them. Because the dude can walk up this way, come close. So, because the map looks like this, you have to play it a unique way. And some may say that makes Breeze a bad map. And I'll say back, makes you a bad gamer. Everyone has to play by the same rules. You're not playing at a professional level where this can... At a professional level, I will let them yap, okay? It's solo queue. You're playing every single map wrong. The fact that Ascent is more balanced than Breeze does not matter in solo queue at all whatsoever. It doesn't affect you. And so if you blame it, saying, oh, Breeze sucks, you're just coping, dude. You're bad at the game. You just need to play the maps differently. Stop playing them all the same. So on Breeze, you can't just hold something alone like this. You need to play more passive. So before this hall was added back, the play, the hall's not back yet. So I'll show you what the play would have been. Is very patient and passive, but you play like here. You could consider timing peeking out nest, but just understand you'd be exposed. From here, you can spot the elbow walk. You can hear the B plant. Yeah, they can shift through your whole spawn and do this, but they're not going to do that. I'm not worried about that. And so you have to play here. Now, the problem is with halls coming back, you actually do need somebody spotting your halls additionally now in this setup. So you got to be careful. People play Breeze wrong. We have way too many people coming over to A like this. When they're all rotating through spawn like this, you just can't be mid. It's annoying, but you have to either book it while this Viper wall's up, or you got to back up. This angle could be good. Right here. Even though there's 2 threats like this, it's unlikely that the B player is going to be deady peeking you. It's rare they'll peek this box like that. So this could also be kind of okay, but it's not the best. Like, it's tough to be mid alone. Another place where you could consider being alone is like here, but again, 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's so tough to be alone on this map. Okay. Oh, bet.
Stop.
Bet. Okay. I'll allow you to buy this gun on this map on defense, but not 2 of them. This buy sucks. This buy is trash. I want you to have a Bulldog or Guardian right now. We have no retake. Look at our buy. The Bucky can't retake. Outlaw can't retake. Outlaw can't retake. 2 sheriffs. It's really bad. So let's look at worst case scenario. They hit A. Wall up. Viper dies. Oh shit, wait, it's A retake. How likely is it that they push A with a Viper wall? Very, right? Like, we're giving them way too much with this second outlaw buy.
You better run, Sova.
You should probably be here with it. Because we already have one there. God, we're committing to playing B retake too. Like, look at this.
B.
Yep. Okay. So you see what's happened? Now we've got a Bucky on the flank, 2 outlaws staring at a Viper wall. And the way we're going to win this round, I wouldn't be surprised if we win it, is they're going to peek when they shouldn't. And if they don't, we're in a lot of trouble. But they probably will.
Yeah.
Last player
Oh no, we get punished.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. You don't get punished. You lucky. But you see what I'm talking about? I predicted this before the round even began. I was like, we have too little retake ability, and we're positioned in such a way that we're likely to play retake. And that happened exactly. And we got into a statistically losing scenario where we barely won. So you are the reason that this round was so close. Your decision making. You should have just bought Guardian or Bulldog. What is this? This bonus round. How come we can't buy next round? This full shield isn't going to do shit, man. They're going to have 5 Vandals, which is going to kill you with 1 headshot or 4 body shots. Just get light armor. Holy fuck, all of you. Also, request a sheriff from Viper. She has 4,000 credits. Okay, eco sack. Good.
Book the drone for me.
Baiting raise. Tell her to break drone. Good. I like it.
Broke it, bro.
Yeah, tough. They don't break your drone. I predicted the future. Your light armor didn't matter because they have Vandal. You went for a gamble. They didn't break your drone. Happens. We lose a round. And now what do we do? Because both you and Chamber f***ed up the economy. We're going to prime our dash. I want to get wider, though. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Okay, so you killed Idiot Reyna. We hear B main. We've got the 2 Musketeers B, and we've got whatever the hell these guys are doing. I'm definitely more explosive than you. What I want to do here, like here, is I want to updraft here. Notice I'm not exposed to elbow. I'm chilling. And I can look at this, help my Viper, but also it's so much easier for me to fight elbow from over here. It's very tough for them to deal with this. Notice that for them to clear me, let me put a ghost there, okay? Ignore that the barrel's sticking out, because whatever, I threw the ghost poorly. For them to clear this, they have to come here, okay? Look where I'm standing. I'm exposed to that. I'm exposed to this. I'm exposed to a mid walk up. So updrafting over here will actually, like, it'll paralyze these guys. Anybody else who wants to walk elbow is going to have a really hard time scaling up. And the biggest threat to you being over here is having to fight somebody here or A. But if we look at our map, I want you to see that those are not problems. Those are not problems. If we look at the mini map, we've got mid control, we've got A control. And so you can just come up on this wall and elbow is suddenly, they have to burn like drone or something. And you know what happens if they burn drone? First of all, we go, yeah. And then just drop down here. Chamber is like right here. Boop. And you just walk over here and you would chamber up, down. You double hold.
Here.
And now you're holding elbow with a teammate. They can't do anything about it. They all have to flat out B main with no drone. Oh, bad. Good luck. So I think we could be higher impact right now by just using 1 updraft. You feel? And notice how I'm not getting loud or mad at you for this, because this is a complicated thing that I'm sure you are unaware of. You didn't know this existed in the past. I'm introducing it to you for the first time. So I'm not like, you fool, you should have seen this. No, of course not. I'm expanding your playbook on this map now for the better. When you get this pick elbow, don't forget that you can come up here if you have mid control, and it's very hard for them to push you. Don't forget that. Let's keep watching.
It's you and me.
Okay. Ooh, this is really tough. Ooh, okay. Your Raze lost the duel, so you backing up is kind of acceptable.
Spike planted.
Okay. You all come right up here now. You're missing these opportunities to updraft because it's scary. Coming up here, using that little jump trick we saw in that Haven VOD a while back. If you know that, you jump and then you updraft and you can land instantly with accuracy. You want to come up here, even though it's very scary. I want you to understand nobody's going to pre-aim up here. Absolutely nobody will be aiming up there right now. Nobody's just sitting backside doing this, okay? And as JETT, you want to create chaos. So what's going to happen is you're going to come up here, and if they're not looking at you, yoink, 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 yoink. If they are looking at you, just drop. And that chaos alone is so good. So first of all, this guy's on flank right now. This guy's here. If they start looking at you and you drop, they are going to be so dizzy. You'll create so much chaos.
One enemy remaining.
So what's backside?
Now definitely updraft. Now get up there. He's not even holding you.
Just tip.
Yeah.
Nice sir.
So bye.
Let us see what they have planned for us this time.
Help a girl out.
I don't think I would so quickly buy up heavy armor. So first of all, if we look at our economy, Sky and Raze need a buy. We have enough if Viper and Chamber buy them. You can also assist here. 2 off Chamber ult, 3 off Jet
See
Knives.
what they have planned for us.
Also, look at your next round economy. So after you buy this Cloudburst, it's going to be 4,900. If you buy this heavy armor, it'll be 3,900. And 3,900 is barely enough to buy. If you use your abilities, you're going to have to, like, it's going to be tough. And 28 armor is more than enough, man. Look what are they going to do? Attack Outlaw?
Sky. Just wait for 2 to 5.
And notice, now Raze is requesting a gun. This is where I'm going to get mad again. Your economy management needs work. You need to pay more attention to the economy, Tenkai. This is a simple mistake. We shouldn't be making it. This guy can't buy. And you just spent $1,000 for 22 armor. We can easily buy this guy a rifle and improve our odds of winning this round by like at least 10%.
Can you watch my mid top? Oh.
Yeah, I need you going on that wall. To fight mid. It's too good. It's too good not to do, man. I need you coming up here to fight these mid guys. I suck. I was trying to bunny hop and land here. I need you over here. This spot is too good.
Too slow.
Yeah. So this guy starts shooting at your chamber with Marshall. He's back here. What do I want you to do? You see it? Come up here. Take the fight to him. Okay.
Yeah, just break it for me. Okay.
But you're gonna have to peek. Plans have changed. Yeah. Okay. So I can tell she's not gonna be able to break your drone in time. So when she breaks this flash, bam. This is when I'm peeking. Because all their crosshairs were just drawn to the left side anyways. She's accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. The reason why you have to peek now is because if we look at Viper's POV, she's here. Look at this wall. You see this wall? This is an enemy peeking Viper who's just been flashed. You can't do shit about them. You don't even see them. To get to them, you'd have to ignore all of these threats. And so now your Viper, in her mind, your plan is gone, man. The plan's over. She's terrified. They know she's here, man. They're gonna peek her. Help! Help! That's what her brain is thinking. Her brain is like, oh no! Ah! She's gonna put orb up. She's gonna molly. She's not thinking anymore, dude. And you need to recognize that. You need to see that, oh shit, my Viper's not in a very good spot to break drone right now, and they know she's there. This is my window to peek, and it is your window to peek. You need to peek right now. As there comes the orb, the panic orb. You could have peeked right before it, which would have been perfect. You peek right before the orb, get a kill, dash over here, and then this orb and this molly, which was gonna come anyways because your Viper's terrified for her life, would have been the perfect cover. See? She's terrified. She's no longer thinking about breaking your drone. And from her POV, it's completely justified. If this is like a... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure even if this is a Radiant Viper, they're doing this. Because a Radiant Viper is going to expect this Radiant Jet to change the plan and peak. I need you to understand that. I don't think anyone's breaking that drone, man. At this point. You need to recognize that. She tried, man. Yeah. And now look, you're the one who's panicked. Yeah. And what do? We panic. Wow, you almost got two, bro. What the? Up? That?
Get out of my way! Sorry about that. Scout destroyed.
Yeah, deserved. You can't peek that, dude. Like, what are you doing? The operator's a holding gun, not a peeking gun. I really dislike this start. This is probably the most awkward spot for the op to start on this map. Which one of these do you see the most often in your games that is like the hardest to deal with, chat? Yeah, it's these three. I think 4 is actually the easiest to deal with a good Viper wall, but lower rated players, you probably aren't getting this Viper wall. 2, I would say, is the strongest because it puts you on the aggressive side of their A Viper wall. It allows you to, for sure, get a line with these dudes.
Only brought enough for me.
They have ISO ult.
I can drop someone.
No, I'm playing my...
You must understand that if you play knives this round and you get ISO ulted, you will have a shorty in a duel against an ISO.
I have the spike. Hunt. Okay, scout destroyed. Lock and sight.
Oh shit, my bad. Pepper low.
Yeah. Okay. Dashing out with no info is crazy. They're on eco round. They could be stacked. And let's look at our info.
Okay, scout
Nothing. They broke dog instantly from over here.
destroyed. Lock and sight.
And now they're breaking boombot. So like there was totally a world where there's one here and there's one here. That was fine so far.
Lock and sight.
That's crazy.
Rena City.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Whole cat. Blinding.
One here.
Reloading. Gun reloading. Enemy spotted A. Look at that. Stay down.
Last player standing.
Gun reloading.
This is tough. You're in a good spot, but your teammates are getting more active than you. The spot you're in is really good if your teammates are patient. Like if you can communicate to your raise to peek off of you. If this guy stays here and they swing off your contact,
Here.
then it's really good. But the moment these guys start getting crazy, you kind of have to get crazy back. So your raise stays all the way over here, which means you can actually peek this way. Like these fights are kind of yours to take because this guy can't come out over here because they're fighting your raise from back here. So I'd actually push. Right here. This engagement starts and I want to see you going.
It's you and me.
You need to defend your chamber, dude. Yeah. We need to scale. The same thing happened when ISO ulted here. When ISO ult, he takes himself off the map. So I see it better when you're taking a site is when you want to use it. So your team is taking a site. And ISO ult's neutral utility in that both parties here basically get interacted with the same way. You feel? Yeah, inside the ult, there's a bit of a buff to ISO. But it's as if chamber ISO ulted their ISO. It's the same. And so this ult he just used actually favors us because A site's weak right now. Let me show you. This is round 17, no, 18. Yeah. So right now, I want you to notice there's only 2A. It became their weak side. They don't even have Viper A right now. And so in the event that you can take control of A, this ISO is like buy one, get one free. If you kill Sova and Reyna, then you get ISO for free, which means if you go 2 for 2, we'll cover green the amount you get and red the amount they get. It's not 2 for 2. It's 3 for 2. You get a free one in the average case, which means it's so good to push right now. It is so good to push. This ISO is trolling. You should not be ulting in this scenario. It's a retake ability. Okay. Pay more attention to economy on your team and enemy team. Don't make a decision before you check econ status. You frequently were making choices on defense that were very questionable. Don't forget that snipers like the Outlaw Up are weak on retake. Even if it's good to buy one, that doesn't mean it's good to buy 5. Overall, I'm a fan of the IGLing, but you are not nearly explosive enough after getting picks. I want to see you. Priming dash after a kill happens around pretty much every round next VOD. Utilize verticality as much as possible. I see way more updrafting from you, dude. Way more. Yeah, I think this is your general notes. I liked what I was seeing, man. Come back when it's the little things that were costing you rounds, like a lot. Hey, Woohoojin here. Did you know that I stream every weekday doing VOD reviews and playing ranked? If you enjoy the videos, the best way to support me is to show up live. If this video was just uploaded, it's very likely that I'm streaming right now. All of my coaching is free, but that means I need to make money in other ways. Please consider supporting me with a Discord subscription if you can afford to do so. I run many live events for my tier 3 subscribers as a thank you for letting me pursue my passion every day. At 2,000 subscribers, I'll be booking a flight out to EU and to APAC to play in-houses on your servers. Thank you for supporting me.